Welcome to the Pfeiffer Women's Basketball Coaches Show. I'm Charles Kersey over in the Stanley News and Press alongside Pfeiffer's head women's basketball coach, Jill Thomas. Coach, it's great to have you again, and it's great to see you again, and looking forward to a great season.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me once again, and we're so excited that it's October, and basketball games are a week and a half away, and it's the best time of the year, and we're glad to be doing these shows again.
Last year, 14-13 overall. You finished fourth in the conference, the first time, I believe, in 5 years that the Lady Falcons had finished so high. Only lost one player from that team, Celeste Caudle, so you've got a lot coming back.
Absolutely. Of course, losing Celeste was, hard to do, but I'm very pleased with how we ended last year. We had some bumps in the roads throughout the season, and that team that we finished with was phenomenal as far as coming together. We tell the kids all the time, team's going to beat talent. And we definitely did that. You look back to the game, we went to Barton, we were down a lot of players, and we played as a team, and we beat that talent because by no question they're the best talent in the league.
Sure.
And that's when we ended. I was very pleased with that because we brought back all of those kids who were a part of that, besides Celeste, and we've put in some new faces to help fix that role and kind of move forward.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about some of the returning players. Obviously, Christina Harvey, one of your central players, no pun intended, being in the post as well. Talk a little bit about what she brings to the table.
Christina pretty much brings everything for us. She's our floor leader. She's the kid who leads by example in everything she does on and off the floor. The one thing about Christina is when you go into someone else's gym and they see her, she doesn't pass the look test. She's not that huge post player coming in the gym, but she plays harder than anybody I've ever coached. She, being an undersized post player, she moves well, she works hard, she rebounds, she has the ability to step outside and shoot the ball a little bit. She's just our workhorse, and she's that natural leader on the floor, and I'm very excited for her to be a junior now, and she's played a lot of minutes, second team all-conference kid as a sophomore, which is huge. So, we really look for a big year in her.
And you've got some shooters, of course, on the outside as well, Brittany Cox and Kelly Roney, just to mention a couple.
Absolutely. Brittany also a second team all-conference kid as a sophomore, so we're really excited about her coming back. I talk a lot about them being juniors now, having a lot of minutes played. Those kids have played more minutes than a lot of juniors in the country because they came into a program that was a little bit down, and they have really helped with rebuilding that. Brittany's shooting the ball very well right now, playing hard, and they were really excited because of how the year ended. They know that we can continue to build on that. And Kelly, starting at point for 2 years in a row, that's one of the best things a coach can have is a point guard who knows what's going on, knows the system, and she was up in the top 50 in the country with assist to turnover ratio, so that's really exciting, and she's shooting the ball a little bit better now, and they're just a great core of kids, and we have a great relationship with them. They understand the program, and they're ready to keep it going.
And then you have a huge freshman class coming in, 9 freshmen. Is there one or two of those freshmen that have really impressed you so far?
Absolutely. Of course, all of our new kids are definitely bringing something to the program, and we're excited to have them all here. We do have one transfer out of that class, Kayla Bellafuel, and she's shooting the ball really well right now, so we're hoping for her to have a big role in our offense. And freshman Jody Lemons is just one of the toughest kids I've ever coached, and works hard every day, and we're getting Carissa Samuel into that point spot, learning from Kelly every day, and they're just working hard, and I've been really pleased with our new kids so far.
You finished in 4th place last year. You're picked again in the preseason poll to finish 4th and 3rd in the new divisional play. Tell us a little bit about the divisional play.
Okay. The divisional play is going to be interesting. The East is definitely stacked. We have Barton and Mount Olive, and those are two programs I respect a whole lot.
Definitely.
Year in and year out, they're bringing in great players. They play hard. They're very athletic. So it's a little tough when you see the East and you're like, okay, that's who we'll be battling every day. And not to mention, Queens is in our league as well. And not only are they a rival to our school, they're a great program as well. Limestone's over in the West, which is good. I think
they're very tough.
Very tough team. Yeah. They are also a lot of juniors who have played a lot of minutes. Maria Young being, first team all-conference kid, probably a potential player of the year candidate.
Sure.
So them over in the West, I don't complain about that. We get them one time, and hopefully we bring our A game. But the East and West, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. It's going to be a battle all the time. I'm telling the kids, you don't get nights off. Especially when we're in these divisions, we're going to have to battle hard every night, make sure we get in that top 3 in the East so we can get into the playoffs.
Your first game coming up, exhibition game, of course, at Cameron Indoor Stadium against the very highly touted Duke Blue Devils with their recruiting class this year. What do you anticipate from that game, and how have you been preparing for it?
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of nerves. I mean, just talking about playing at Duke is kind of surreal right now. I think it's going to hit most of us when we step onto the floor. You know, I think just yesterday at practice, I was like, you guys realize we're 9 days away from playing, and not only starting, but playing one of the top teams in the country.
Sure.
You know, we're not going to approach it like any different game. Obviously, they're a top program, not in Division II, but in the country.
Right.
We're going to try and do our best to get the best scout available to these kids, and really just approach it because when you were little, you dreamed about playing at Duke, and this opportunity is real to them now. And enjoy it. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna, you know, maybe get pushed around a little bit more, but have fun. Play because you once dreamed of, you know, being a little girl shooting ball with your dad. That's what you wanted to do, and you're gonna get to do that for one night. So we're not gonna add any extra pressure or anything like that. We're just gonna go enjoy the opportunity and run with it. Now, you know, we're taking it day by day. I don't want to be one of those coaches who says, and you know, 4 months from now, I want to be 20-5 or whatever it is.
Right.
Right now, we're fighting the injury bug a little bit, so we want to get everybody healthy. We have an extremely tough non-conference schedule. Because of the divisional play, we've gone from 5 non-conference games to 9. So we have a very tough schedule against some SAC opponents. We want to go into those games and compete. You know, obviously we want to win, but we want to compete with these teams and get better. So when we do reach divisional play, we need to be in that top 3, and that's really what we're looking at right now, making sure we get something out of our non-conference schedule, and we're ready when that season starts in January to be in the top 3 of the East.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for your time, and we appreciate it very much, and best of luck at Duke.
Thank you. Anytime, and we appreciate it.
For Jill Thomas, the head coach here at Pfeiffer for women's basketball, I'm Charles Curcio from the Stanley News and Press. We'll see you next time.